Britney Jean Spears nació el 2 de diciembre de 1981. Es una cantante, compositora, bailarina y actriz estadounidense. A Spears se le atribuye haber influido en el resurgimiento del pop adolescente a finales de la década de 1990 y principios de la de 2000, por lo que se la conoce como la princesa del pop. Nacida en Macomb, Mississippi y criada en Kentwood, Louisiana, apareció en producciones teatrales y serie de televisión antes de firmar con Jive Records en 1997. Los dos primeros álbumes de estudio de Spears, Baby One More Time, 1999, y Oops! I Did It Again 2000, fueron éxitos mundiales y la convirtieron en la más vendida artista adolescente de todos los tiempos. Spears adoptó temas más maduros y provocativos para sus dos álbumes de estudio siguientes, Britney 2001 y In the Zone 2003, y hizo su debut cinematográfico en un papel protagónico en Crossroads 2002. Después de una serie de luchas personales muy publicitadas y comportamiento público errático que comenzó en 2006, la carrera de Spears se interrumpió, antes del lanzamiento de su quinto álbum de estudio Blackout 2007, que a menudo se conoce críticamente como su mejor trabajo. Las luchas personales de Spears la llevaron a ser colocada en una tutela en curso. Regresó a la cima de las listas de éxitos con su sexto y séptimo álbumes de estudio, Circus 2008 y Femme Fatale 2011, respectivamente. En 2012, Forbes informó que Spears fue la músico femenina mejor pagada del año, con ganancias de $58 millones, habiendo encabezado la lista por última vez en 2002. Durante la promoción de sus álbumes de estudio octavo y noveno, Britney Jean 2013 y Glory 2016, Spears se embarcó en una residencia de 4 años, Britney, Piece of Me, en Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino en Las Vegas. Billboard la clasificó como la octava artista más grande de la década de 2000. Spears, uno de los artistas musicales más vendidos del mundo, es considerado un icono del pop y ha vendido casi 150 millones de discos en todo el mundo, incluidos más de 70 millones de discos en los Estados Unidos. En los Estados Unidos, Spears es la cuarta artista de álbumes femenina más vendida de la era de Nielsen SoundScan, así como la artista de álbumes femenina más vendida de la década de 2000. En 2004, Spears lanzó una marca de perfumes con Elizabeth Arden, Inc. Las ventas superan los 1.500 millones de dólares estadounidenses en 2012. Spears ha encabezado la lista de celebridades más buscadas 7 veces en 12 años, un récord desde el inicio de Internet. Spears ha citado a Madonna, Janet Jackson y Whitney Houston como las principales influencias de su carrera.
good. How are you? Where are you at? I can't see.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, it's a very pleasure to be with you today.
Well, thank you for having
Yeah, I'm Lucas. I'm working for a French musical channel. It's named Fun TV. And my first question is that I read that you did a duet with Cher. I want to know if it's true or no. And if it's true, could you explain this experience, please?
No, unfortunately, that's not true. Although that's a very good idea. No, we didn't do a performance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
so wait for the microphones, please. This person. This here.
Hi, I'm Jan from Nieuwsblad Belgium. How important is it to you to get recognition as an actress as well? Do you dream of an Academy Award, for instance?
Well, this is my first movie, so I'm not really expecting an Academy Award. But in the future, you know, acting really challenges me because it's definitely a new territory and I'm not used to that. So, but in the future, I would love to get recognition. So we'll see.
Josué Rivas, United States,
Hi.
New York. I want to know if your songs are a reflection of your own experiences.
You know what? A lot of the songs off my third album were really going towards the movie Crossroads and the character Lucy, but I can personally relate to them to a certain extent.
My name is Anton Klančnik. I come from Slovenia. I'm Tena Magazine. And we've seen your hit single and also video. And I have a question like this. If you are not a girl and not yet a woman, what are you? Can you explain?
Well, I'm not a man. I'll put it that way. I'm not a man. But,
Sure.
no, it's basically, the song's talking about, you know, growing up and, you know, coming into your own and finding yourself, basically. And it's really going towards the Lucy character in the movie. But I can relate to that to a certain extent. But I've come to the conclusion that who's to say what a woman or a girl is? What's the definition of that? I've just learned that I am, and I'm just me. So whatever that is.
Where did you shoot it? I mean, I want to go there for my holidays. Where is it?
The what?
The beginning of the video. Where did you shot that?
Oh, Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman?
Yeah.
I shot that in Arizona, actually, in the desert. So it was very, very pretty.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was very, well, thank you.
Hi, Britney. I'm so glad to see you. My name is Razan, and I represent Middle East Broadcasting Center from London. I mean, I want to congratulate you for what you achieved at such a young age, and good luck for the future.
Well, thank you so much.
I brought loads of love letters from the Arab world. I mean, with everything that's happening there, they still love you and buy your records. What do you want to tell them? And if there's any clear date for a tour in the Middle East, and that's the camera over there, the small camera. Do you want to tell them anything?
Which
the
one?
small one?
The small one? I would like to say hello to all of my fans, and thank you so much for all of your love and support. And I'll probably be touring there sometime next year, I think, yeah.
So I don't think she will do that for all the TVs. Maybe for me, I got a new haircut. No. So,
Thank you very much anyway.
Thank you.
other question?
Hi, Neil McCormick from the Daily Telegraph in London. I've seen the film. It's quite risque, do you think? There's a sort of subplot
cool. I'm
about
glad that you
losing
say
your
that
virginity.
because I thought it was kind of squeaky clean
I
myself.
was wondering, was it written with you in mind? And
Actually, the whole concept of Crossroads, at the time we'd been getting a lot of scripts, and I just wanted to do a movie that I could put my heart all over and say, you know, really be passionate about. So I came up with the concept one day, and we got a writer to come in to elaborate on it, and then, so it's like my little project, so it was all of my idea, actually.
What is more fun? I think because they were friends, it was like being youth again and then not being so adult. This film looks like you're with your friends. You can play again.
Yeah,
like
you know, when I still to this day, I grew up with 3 girlfriends back at home, Courtney, Larlin, and Jansen. And so till this day, I still hang out with them. So I kind of wanted to do a movie that I could kind of relate to and that girls could just watch and really appreciate your girlfriends. You know, it's kind of, the movie's talking about just, we all have our issues, but at the end of the day, if you have your friends to talk to, you know, that's what matters. And, you know, that's what the movie's about.
How was the shooting? Tough or fun?
No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
More fun than doing music? Easier to be on the stage?
I don't know. You know what? It was a lot more laid back than, you know, doing music videos and stuff like that. But I don't know. I have to say, doing music's a little bit more fun for me. But it was a nice experience, a nice change.
Hi, Britney. This is Chris Kariotis from Mega Channel Greece. Will you say a big hello to your Greek fans?
To a camera or just
Yeah, all
Look.
right.
to where? To,
The camera.
okay. Oh, there. Okay. I'd like to say hello to all of my Greek fans.
I would like.
Thank you so much for all your love and support.
I would like to ask you if you had to choose between a fantastic career that, like the one you have, and the family. What would you choose?
If I could choose between what? I'm sorry.
A fantastic career and the family. What would you choose?
Both. I would choose both. Why not both? Yeah. But you know what? If I had to choose between probably a family. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, Brittany. My name is Dan Panas. I'm from Stockholm, from
Hello.
Aftonbladet. I wonder, you have got competition now from Kylie Minogue, who's doing a comeback, and she's over 30.
Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue, she's over 30. How do you look upon aging within the commercial pop industry? Getting older or getting... How do you look... Is it possible to age within the commercial pop industry?
Well, I think Madonna has proven that, you know, totally you can age within the pop industry, definitely, you know, so, yeah.
Hi, Brittany. I'm Panna Balaji from Budapest, Hungary, from RTL Television. And what we've seen now about your career, this movie, looks really enviable but crazy at the same time. So how do you keep sane? How do you keep normal? What do you do? How do you meet your boyfriend? You know, it looks impossible almost.
Well, I make sure that I definitely have time to see my boyfriend and see my family, just to, you know, keep me sane and to keep me grounded. And I have really cool people that I've been with for like 3 years, that if I ever try to pull like a diva trip or anything like that, they pull me back down. They
Yeah, but
keep
what
me-
can you do if you're sad or something? If you're depressed, if you don't feel like getting up the next day and doing
I just
all
don't
these
get up.
things? Can you do that? Do you have that kind of freedom?
Huh?
Do you have that kind of freedom not to have to?
You know what? I lately, with this whole promotional thing that I've been doing lately, I have 2 weeks off at the end of each month. So that really helps me out a lot, just so I can chill and I'm re-energized to go again.
And I quit, but I have my camera over there, so if
Yeah,
you
but
could
we won't have
do,
time,
your,
you know.
do
We
it to
don't
your
have
fans
time.
to Hungary, please,
We
please.
don't.
I'd like to say hello to all of my Hungary fans.
Okay, say the 150 country that. Okay. You know, it's funny. It's a woman's question. She cares for you. Huh? She wants to know. Huh?
Brittany, I'm Karen from French TV TF1. Hello. I had an interview with Dido yesterday, and she told me about, you know, working together. So could you tell me a little bit about, you know, you being maybe a Dido fan, and how was it working with her?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to actually be in the studio with her and work with her. Max Martin, he was writing the song for the movie, and I was being a busybody at the time. So he wanted to take it from a woman's perspective, so that's why he got what better person than Dido to come in and write. But no, I was very honored and very happy that she wanted to be a part of that. And I listened to her music, my last tour that I did, that's all I listened to. So it was really cool for her to be able to be a part of my album. It was very nice.
Excuse me, we just use the microphone around here. On a besoin d'un
Yes.
micro par là parce qu'il y a pas mal de questions ici. Hein? Okay.
We, Lainey Goodman, People Magazine. We love you, and we think you have a great sense of humor. And we were just wondering if you heard about at the Sundance Film Festival, there was a male Britney Spears impersonator who did something about you. We wondered if you knew about it and if you thought it was funny.
No, I didn't
You
hear
haven't
about
heard
that.
about it. Are you afraid that some of your, this is the sort of question everyone probably is asking, but do you think that some of your fans will be, let's say, well, not disappointed, but maybe shocked by this film in any way?
No,
No?
I don't think so. I think if you have a heart, you'll be touched by it.
Okay, thank you.
She's talking about sense of humor. What about Austin Powers? That's why you did it? To have fun?
You know what? I love Austin Powers. I've seen the first 2 films, and I think he is so funny. It was really, really hard doing, you know, being in character hold the whole time. I'm supposed to be like this sexy vixen, and he's standing in front of me, just cracking me up the whole time. So, and even when we were really, really tired at like 8 in the morning, his energy kept everybody going. He was making everyone laugh. So that was a lot of fun. It was
Party
very
on.
cool.
Hi, Brittany. I'm Sebastian from TV2 Norway over here.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I don't know if Justin has seen the film, but what does he think of it, and what does he think of your acting, and what do you think of your acting?
Well, first, he really likes the film. Yeah, he really likes it a lot. And you know what? I'm so attached to the movie. It's kind of hard for me to see it, you know? It really, really is. It took me like 10 minutes to really forget that it was me and to really see myself as Lucy, the character. But once I did that, I really kind of, you know, I felt her. I guess I did. Yeah, I think I did.
Were you hurt when people laughed at the film in London?
You know what? I know that there's going to be a lot of critics that are going to say what they want to say. But to be totally honest with you, I'm sorry. But I think if the critics like it, I'm going to be really worried. Because everything that the critics like, I hate. And everything that the critics hate, I like. So if my fans can go see this movie and be touched by it in any way, that's my initiative here.
Will you pursue your film career?
I hope so. I hope so.
In
I
what
would
way?
love to do another film.
Hello, over here, please. Brittany, I'm Anne from The Young Magazine in Denmark. Congratulations on your new film.
Well, thank you.
I'm sure it will be a great hit among your fans. Did you take acting lessons, or how else did you prepare for the movie? And how much of Britney Spears is actually in Lucy? Thank you.
Well, actually, I took acting classes when I was 12 and 13 on the Mickey Mouse Club. But I had a week before the film just to kind of get a good idea of who Lucy was, the character, which really helped me a lot. But I think the ending scene, there's a little bit of Britney that comes out because I'm performing and I'm singing, and yeah, I think that's probably the one scene where I kind of come out a little bit and I'm not acting so much.
There's a question here.
My name is Kai Loftus. I represent Norway's newswire NTB. I'm just wondering, what do you see as some of the key things that you've learned personally or professionally from doing this movie?
I've actually learned that it's a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting it to be like that at all. It was actually a lot simpler than what I thought. And I've learned that, I kind of learned the kind of characters that I would like to play, and I think it gave me a lot of confidence to doing the film. I just kind of patted myself on the back, so, because I had some doubts before I did it, so.
Hello, Britney.
Everywhere.
Britney, here on the right.
Sorry.
Another. Okay, well, we see you.
My English is very bad. I
It's
speak in
okay.
French. Mon nom est Bruno Fraioli, je travaille dans un journal de communication en France qui s'appelle Stratégie, où on vous voit beaucoup, on vous a vu en Barbie Girl, enfin en Barbie, on vous a vu dans des publicités Pepsi. Quelles sont vos relations avec les gens du marketing?
He is from a marketing magazine, so he wants to know your relations with the marketing people, because you were in a Barbie doll, you were working with Pepsi. Relations with marketing.
Well, really, my manager, he takes care of a lot of that stuff for me. But, you know, of course, he lets me know all the ins and outs of everything, which I'm not really good at. But I try to keep on top of that kind of stuff. But I'm more into my work and, you know, my stage stuff and my acting more than I am, you know, really interested in the business part, even though it is necessary.
Voilà, c'est le travail de son manager. Elle allait beaucoup plus dans son travail. Effectivement, elle est au courant des deals, mais c'est lui qui s'en occupe. He's going to ask your manager.
Bonjour. On your left. Bonjour Britney, Carlos Gomez, Journal du Dimanche. Je demanderai à Alain Gardinier d'être notre interprète, s'il va bien, pour cette question. Vous avez repris Satisfaction des Stones. Mick Jagger est au passage l'autre grand invité ce soir. Mais vous avez repris cette chanson en zappant le dernier couplet sur les cigarettes, entre guillemets, que dit fumer Jagger dans la chanson. Qu'est-ce qui justifie une telle autocensure quand sur d'autres terrains, la provocation ne semble pas vous faire peur? En ce moment, par ailleurs, et en corollaire, il y a un débat sur la dépénalisation en France du cannabis, pour, contre.
Are you ready? Drink something. So Britney, you see you covered Satisfaction.
Yeah.
So he said, Mick Jagger will be there tonight, but on the last verse you didn't think the verse about some kind of cigarettes, you know, that you smoke them and then. Okay, you didn't mention anything about drugs that they are in this song. Why did you not do it? Because you say in other ways you're quite provocative. And what do you think about that? About marijuana? About yes, no?
Because I wanted to put my own words in it. I just wanted to change it to suit me more, and those words didn't really suit me.
Donc voilà, elle voulait juste mettre ses propres mots à elle, et puis cela lui allait pas. He looks happy with the answer. No problem.
Oui, bonjour, Laurent Méringone du journal Le Cannois. Donc une question que j'aimerais être traduite. Qu'est-ce qu'elle pense de Cannes, puisque c'est peut-être la première fois qu'elle vient sur Cannes, et est-ce qu'elle espère peut-être que son film soit présenté au Festival de Cannes?
So it's the first time in Cannes. What do you think of the city, and what about your film be presented at the festival?
What about
the film? Yeah, at the Festival de Cannes. It's in May.
This is my first time here, and I woke up this morning because I got in really late last night, and I opened my window. I was like, whoa, it's really, really pretty here. I wish I had more time to go out on the beach and lay out. But no, and I'm really, really excited about my film being filmed here, you know, being premiered here in May, definitely.
So you don't need any translation because you understood everything. Perfect.
Hi, Brittany. Marissa Ma from Reuters. Hi. I'm just wondering how you feel about all the constant speculation about your virginity and whether you are a virgin or not.
I really wish I would have never said anything to begin with, because I'm kind of stuck in this little place where people are always asking me. But, you know, that's just something that's part of growing up, and that's just something that we all have to deal with, so. Yeah.
Have there been any changes on that front?
That's a personal question.
Okay. And just one other thing. There was some mention last year about doing a duet with Madonna. And is that something we can expect this year, or are there any duets you might be doing this year?
So far, no.
Why?
Why? We're both really busy right now. We can't really fit it into the schedule to do something. So we'll see. Who knows?
But about doing it, if you have an occasion, if you can do it.
Oh, if I
well,
could? Hell yeah.
Still fan.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I love her.
Bonjour, Robert Yvon du journal Nice Matin à Cannes. Michael Jackson, visiblement, vous a beaucoup influencé, que ce soit dans vos clips ou à travers vos rencontres. Qu'est-ce qu'il vous a apporté? Est-ce qu'il vous a conseillé? Est-ce qu'il vous a parlé? Qu'est-ce qu'il a apporté à votre carrière?
Michael Jackson influenced you a lot, like the way you dance and a lot of things. So you met him. What did he bring to you?
What did he bring?
Bring like any...
Honestly, that was one of the most amazing things that I'd ever done. I didn't really realize what had happened till I got off the stage, and I was like, I just performed with Michael Jackson, man. It was just really an amazing experience for me, because The Way You Make Me Feel, that's the song that I performed with him. It's one of my all-time favorite songs. So it was awesome. It was really, really amazing. I was very honored that he wanted to do the song with me.
So I will say to you later. We do it.
I learned Spanish when I was in high school, but I kind of forgot, basically, so.
Britney,
Yeah.
hi, over here. Ilpo Master from Helsinki. Greetings from all your fans in Helsinki. I hope you can make it there one day. And secondly, you say there that you're not a woman yet. What do you expect from womanhood when you actually someday will become a woman?
I think a definition of a woman is just someone who's really comfortable with themselves, lives their life to the, has lived their life to the fullest, and has all the wisdom that she needs. And I think I'm getting there. So.
Britney, with Valentine coming very close, do you have any plans of like marriage with Justin?
In the future, yeah. We're both really busy right now, so.
What was the Valentine gift that he gave you, or any gift he gave you till now? Like a really dear gift that you received from him?
A gift that he gave me? Well, for my birthday, he gave me a diamond music box that I wear around my neck. And you open it up, and it has like a diamond pink bee, and it's very pretty.
Oh. Are you performing the Super Bowl this year with him as well, or with other artists?
I don't think so.
Women's questions and men questions. Very different, right? Notice? Who else? Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Lele from Rockstar Online Italy. Can you say hello to Italian friends, for example? Sorry for that. But anyway, I know you love your job, your profession as a singer, and I know you are approaching the film industry. How can you see yourself in your career within the next, let's say, 5-10 years from now on?
Really just to continue to do what I'm doing now and just get better. And I would love to do a lot more films. And we'll see, just to really get better.
Hi.
Are you?
Hey. Hi. When you said you thought sex was better than chocolate, what did you mean by that?
That was blown way out of proportion. Actually, the interview person took what I said way out of context. I was eating chocolate at this chocolate factory, and he asked me, is chocolate an orgasmic feeling for you? And I said, I think sneezing is. And that's all that was said.
So you don't think it is, or you do?
To a certain extent, maybe. Yeah.
And just one other thing, in the movie, there's quite a few
What?
raunchy sex scenes. What did Justin think when he saw you rolling with Anson?
Well, it doesn't actually show the sex scene. They just go ahead and give you the idea that something happened. But we just, you know what, we just kind of choose not to watch each other kiss other people on screen, because I just can't, it's just uncomfortable to see the person I love kiss someone else. So we don't watch it.
And just one quick thing, are you looking forward to working with David Beckham? What do you think of him?
Oh, yes, I'm really looking forward to that, yeah.
You think he's cute?
I think he's a cutie, yeah.
Go ahead.
Brittany, hi. Anushka from Teletext in London. You've done a cover on the previous album, The Satisfaction. On this album, you've done I Love Rock and Roll. Was the rock and roll primarily for the film, or was it because you wanted to cover the song?
Honestly, it was for the film, but then we got Rodney Jerkins to come in and do a remix version of it. So once we did that, it sounded really kind of cool, so I wanted to put it on the album.
And how do you feel about doing covers in general? Does it worry you that artists might, measure you against, obviously, the original, or is it something that you
Well,
just...
so far, every time I decide to do that, I call up the person and make sure they're going to be kind of cool with it. And usually they end up wanting to redo it with me. Joan Jett wanted to actually sing it with me at one of my performances. So far, they've been really embracing the idea.
Great.
Thank goodness.
Thank you.
Hi, Britney. I'm Patrice from MTV France, MTV.fr. You may have heard about this film, Britney Baby One More Time. It was presented at Sundance Festival, and it's by a transvestite. What was your reaction about this film?
What now? What was?
The film is called Britney Baby One More Time. It was presented at Sundance Festival in the US. Did you hear about it?
It was a different film than Crossroads?
Yeah, completely different.
Looks like the title of the video.
No,
Doesn't look like the title
it's a
of the
film.
film.
It's a film.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, she's doing so many things she don't even know she was in a film.
Yeah.
It goes so
Okay.
fast.
Hi.
No, don't know about that.
Hi, Britney. Sorry.
Vas-y,
It's here. Hello. It's me again, Lucas from French channel Fun TV. How old are you, Britney?
I'm 20.
Yeah. And what is the teenage life for Britney? What are you doing in your teenage life? Because everything goes quickly for you.
What am
What
I-
are you doing?
What am I
Like
doing?
a human.
Really? I'm just doing what I love. And whenever I get a moment to just, be human, as you say, I just hang out with my girlfriends. I have a team of people that I've been working with for like 3 years now. And whenever we get a chance to go out and party, we take advantage, So we work hard and we party hard.
Something we didn't talk about. What about the book you wrote with your mom? We didn't hear about it in Europe.
You didn't?
No, not yet.
Well, it's actually a book that it was my mom's idea to do it. And I don't know, it's a very, very cool book. It's some parts of it are autobiography, but some of them are kind of fictional. We wanted it to be that way so we could use our imaginations and really play around with it. So it's a very sweet book. I like it a lot. We're thinking about putting it like a TV series on television. So we'll see.
And the title is Mother's Gift?
Mother's Gift, yeah.
Hi, Britney. This is Dan again from
There.
Stockholm. Hi.
Oh,
I'm here.
hi. He was talking back there too.
Yeah.
Right there.
You said you and Justin, you don't like watching each other kissing other people on film and stuff. Are you jealous? And does that work, being a teenage icon as well as your boyfriend?
Well, no, it's not that you're jealous. I guess it's just the fact that, when you're on screen and you're kissing the person, it is acting, you don't feel anything. But I think the first time I saw him do that, I was like, I thought I'd be able to tell that it was just acting, but it looked real, because he's really good at what he does. And I didn't like it at all. So I had to have a moment in the bathroom, and I decided since then that I would not watch any of those kind of scenes anymore.
So what about you? Because the same happened to you with Justin Long in Crossroads.
Oh, I know. Well, the same thing. He doesn't watch them either. So we're kind of, we have the same feelings on it.
Please, Jacques Barbeau, French TV First Channel. Yeah. Do you like classical music?
Huh?
Do you appreciate classical music?
Do I like? Yes, I do. I love classical music.
Which kind of musicians?
I love opera. I love opera. I love going to Broadway plays in New York and, going to see the opera. I love it.
We don't hear you. We need just a microphone. Maybe you take another
in the
question
middle.
and come back to you with the microphone.
Hello, Colin Patterson, BBC. We're hearing about your commercial with Pepsi. Who's your favourite soccer player and how good are you at kicking balls?
Well, my favorite, probably David Beckham. Probably him. So, and I'm not a very good soccer player. I'm going to get someone to come in and kind of help me. Maybe he'll help me with it. We'll see. I don't know. Huh? Have I ever seen a soccer player?
It's like a game. A game.
Play? Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. Where? In the States? I watch it on television sometimes in the States. So.
We don't hear.
Soccer play.
What is he saying?
A soccer play by women.
Ah, the women playing soccer. Did you see it?
Yeah,
Women?
I've seen that. Yeah, that's very cool that both women and men can do that.
We don't hear.
Hi,
Use the
Britney.
microphone for that.
Luc from French radio. What do you think about the difficulties of Michael Jackson with his new album in the United States? Is he still the king of pop for you?
I definitely think he's still the king of pop. I think he is a genius, and I think he is a prodigy. He knows exactly what he's doing with his music, and I respect that completely.
What about the album? You like it?
I love the album. I listen to it all the time.
Hi, Britney. I'm Patrick here from Montreal. Hi. You were talking about the doubts you had before recording the movie. Can you explain about those doubts, and can you compare those doubts to the one you had the first time you went into the studio for a recording?
Well,
Music.
it's just because I had been, I had done 2 tours, 2 albums, and and I'd been so confident with those 2 things, because that's my heart and my soul, that's what I'm supposed to do. And it was like when I first began to do the movie, I was like, okay, I'm doing a movie now. What do I do? It was just very new for me. And once I started getting with the flow of things, and I got a wonderful support team around me, I really felt their love, and it helped me a lot. So. And I felt really comfortable with it after a while.
Like after a week, or?
Yeah, like after a week, yeah.
So Britney, you will have to rehearse. So to be the last question, unfortunately. And
Britney,
this
hi.
gentleman
I'm
was waiting for a
Stefan
long time.
from French TV. I was wondering, are you going to release the song Boy as a single?
Yes, that'll probably be the 4th single. Hopefully. We'll see.
Hi, Britney. It's Mikko with Channel 4 Finland. One more question. You are at the Energy Awards tonight, but you won so many awards that it must mean like nothing for you. What kind of recognition really means something for you still, even after winning all these awards?
Honestly, I haven't won that many awards. It may seem like it, but I really, really haven't. But you know what? I still get incredibly, really nervous and really excited when I go to award shows. Oh my gosh, it's the funnest thing in the whole world for me.
Thank you
Hi,
very
Britney.
much.
Britney. One more question, please. One more question.
Hope so.
Britney.
Sorry, that's
all.
Bye,
Désolée.
Britney Spears es conocida por sus representaciones teatrales, en particular las elaboradas rutinas de baile que incorporan danza del vientre y movimientos eróticos templados que se atribuyen a influir en actos de baile pesado como Danity Kane y Pussycat Dolls. Los lectores de la revista Rolling Stone votaron a Spears como el segundo músico de baile favorito. Spears es descrita como mucho más tímida de lo que sugiere su personaje en el escenario. Afirmó que actuar es un impulso para su confianza. Es como una especie de alter ego. Algo es clic y me convierto en esta persona diferente. Creo que es una especie de regalo poder hacer eso. Ha sido informó ampliamente que Spears sincroniza los labios durante las presentaciones en vivo, lo que a menudo genera críticas de críticos musicales y asistentes a conciertos. Sin embargo, algunos afirman que, aunque obtuvo mucho apoyo digital, no se limita a sincronizar los labios durante sus shows en vivo. En 2016, Sabrina Weiss de Refinery 29 se refirió a su sincronización de labios como un hecho bien conocido que ya no es un tabú. Al señalar la prevalencia de la sincronización de labios, Los Angeles Daily News opinó, en el contexto de un concierto de Britney Spears, ¿realmente importa? Simplemente opta por el espectáculo un tanto ridículo de todo esto. Spears habló sobre el tema diciendo, como estoy bailando tanto, tengo un poco de repetición, pero hay una mezcla de mi voz y la repetición. Ella agregó, realmente me enoja porque me estoy rompiendo el culo y cantando al mismo tiempo y nadie me da crédito por eso, ¿sabes? Después de su debut en la carrera musical con Baby One More Time, Spears fue etiquetada como una ídolo adolescente, y Rolling Stone la describió como el último modelo de un producto clásico, la estrella pop innecesaria que desempeña sus funciones con valor de vodevil y encanto deportivos. La portada de abril de 1999 de Rolling Stone mostraba a Spears acostada en su cama, con un top abierto que revelaba su sostén y pantalones cortos, mientras sostenía un Teletubby. La American Family Association (AFA) se refirió al rodaje como una mezcla inquietante de inocencia infantil y sexualidad adulta, y pidió a los estadounidenses amantes de Dios que boicoteen las tiendas que venden álbumes de Britney. Spears respondió al clamor y comentó, ¿cuál es el problema? Tengo una moral fuerte, lo volvería a hacer, pensé que las imágenes estaban bien. Y estaba cansado de que me compararan con Debbie Gibson y con todo ese chicle. Hora, poco antes, Spears había anunciado públicamente que seguiría siendo virgin hasta el matrimonio.
Congratulations on your new album. Tell me, let's talk firstly about your single. Tell me a little bit about the first single off the album and a bit about what the feel is.
Well, the name of the single is I'm a Slave for You. The Neptunes, they wrote and they produced it. And it's just, it's very different from any other song that I've ever done, I think, personally. And it's just the type of song that when you hear it on the radio, it's got a really good groove to it, and you just want to dance. And I like it. It's really definitely different for me, but this is the kind of music that I'm listening to right now. So that's kind of the direction that my music is going towards. So I hope people like it. It's cool.
It certainly has a bit more of a funky sort of edge to it. Is that sort of where you're headed? Is there a new sort of sound that, in particular, we can expect to see on this album?
Well, really, when I was recording this album, we were just in the studio, and I was like, you know what? Let's just make this studio like a lab, and let's just throw all the sounds out there, and let's just be creative and just see what happens. And that's what we did. And we played with a lot of, this album is very hip-hop and rock influenced. And, I don't know, we'll see, So pop music is, it's all your definition of pop music. In my opinion, it's popular music, and just hopefully I've brought this album, my music, to a different level,
What about your image? I mean, the video, which we've not yet seen. Can you talk us through a little bit about what's in the video and what the look is of the video for this particular single?
Well, I just saw a rough cut of the video before I came here, and it's really different. It's very sensual, I must say. But I don't know, it's really capturing me in a different light, in a light I've never been seen before, and that's why I like it so much. And it's the whole concept is just about me going to a club and wanting to have a good time and just losing who I am and forgetting about the world and just letting go and expressing myself and just dancing. And so it's cool, and I think we all have those moments where we want to do that, you know. So I think a lot of people will hopefully be able to relate to the video.
Is this a vampier new Britney, or is this just Britney growing up and trying new things?
It's just me growing up and trying new things, really. Yeah, just trying to do different stuff, yeah, because I would get bored doing the same kind of music all the time, you know, I just want to bring it to the next level.
It's at the MTV Awards, obviously, the whole thing with the snake, that obviously caught so many people's attention, and not only for the look, but obviously because of the snake and the animal rights issues. I mean, how did you sort of respond, having sort of done that piece?
Well, really, I was really nervous at first because I'm not very fond of snakes. I had this vision, you know, of what the whole performance would be like with animals. It just made sense. But then when I actually got there, I was like, have I lost my mind? What am I doing? What am I doing with the snake? But once I got in performance mode and I started doing it, you know, it was totally fine. And as far as the snakes go and the animals and stuff, they were in top care. I mean, they had more security with them than the whole place, you know. So as far as the animal rights go and stuff, they were in top condition and in top care. So.
I noticed, just having a little quick listen to some of the tracks off the new CD, there's a credit there for Dido, I think, on one of the tracks. How did that come about, that relationship with working with her, and what was her involvement on that particular track?
Well, really, the song is called Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman, and Max Martin, he was writing the song, and I just thought it would be more appropriate for a woman to come in and to collaborate with him because, you know, it's talking about woman issues, and she would be able to feel the song more. And so that's how she came about in writing the song.
Are you a real fan of her?
Oh, gosh, yes. I love her. She's amazing. She's really good. Yeah.
And who else are you listening to at the moment and influenced by and just sort of enjoying their music?
Right now I'm really listening to India Reid. I think her CD is amazing, and I love what she's saying. It's very positive, and you can tell she's a very spiritual person, especially when you hear her sing. It's really great. And Macy Gray's new CD, I don't think it's out yet, but I got a copy of it. So I've been listening to that a lot. It's amazing. It's so good. Just her lyrics are just out there, and it just makes you, I don't know, makes you want to go out with your girlfriends and have a good time. So I think it's a very good CD.
Now, do you plan to tour with this new album?
Oh, definitely. After this trip here in Australia, I go back to the States and I start tour rehearsals.
Because I've heard that you're very much going to sort of scale back some of your commitments in terms of just taking time out, making sure that you don't burn out. I mean, obviously with some people like Mariah Carey sort of hit the wall in that respect, but I've heard you talk about just really sort of taking some time out during the week and making sure that your schedule is realistic.
I mean, if this is the lifestyle that I'm gonna, you know, lead, you can't be working 24/7 all the time. You know, I've got to make it as normal as possible and have weekends off. And actually, I'm kind of to the point where I have people call me saying, Brittany, you need to work. Because I take a lot of time off, which, you know, I'm just having fun right now. So, but when I do start working, it's like, you know, I want to make sure that I try to make it as normal as possible, have the weekends off so I can go and visit my family and see them, have my friends come out and visit me as much as possible. And I just try to look at what I do as my job and not my life, you know, and that way you won't, you know, have a breakdown.
Is that scary though? Do you think that, or are you really trying to obviously manage the fact that you're not going to burn out, and even just having creative ideas, looking to a
well, the way you
tour?
won't burn out is, in my opinion, is just by constantly, you know, challenge yourself and doing something different. Like if you continue to do the same thing all the time, then you're going to get burnt out and become bored with it. you know. But if you continuously challenge yourself and try new, you know, experiments like with movies and challenge yourself on different roles, that's, you know, what it's about, you know. That's what makes it so wonderful and makes this business so amazing, because it's always changing and you can always reinvent yourself and do something different. And that way you could never burn out, you know.
And is acting something that you want to pursue? Is that something that you've either been asked?
Oh, definitely. I would love to. I would definitely love to. Right, I just did my first film like 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm already antsing to, you know, do another one. So we'll see.
Can you tell me a little bit about what that project was?
Yeah, it's about 3 girls, and their journey in finding themselves and getting their relationship back. They were once really best friends when they were younger, and they drifted apart. And just really finding what they want out of life, and there's a love story involved too, but it's a really heartfelt movie, and the whole moral of the whole story is just girls should stick together at the end of the day. You know, your friends, when your boyfriend breaks up with you, you know, at the end of the day, who do you call? Your girlfriend, you know, and it's a cool movie. It's very cool.
Do you think to stay in the game, especially in this business, when you've got people like Jennifer Lopez and Brandy who have obviously successfully crossed and done both music and acting, was that a pressure on you to say, Britney, you've really got to try doing the acting, or did you say, this is what I want to do?
No, this is what I want to do. You know, I just wanted to try something different, you know. Just, you know, go there and see
in
what
Australia this week, what have you been up to? Seen you on the beach. Tell me a little bit about just what you've seen and what you've been doing.
Well, I had the weekend off, which is really rare for me to have like a whole weekend off during promotional tours. So that was amazing. I went to the beach. Me and all the dancers, we went on a boat, and it's absolutely beautiful. So pretty. And then we went out to eat. We ate a lot. The next day we went to the beach again. And we just went to the little markets, and we just tried to see as much as we could, you know, this beautiful country. And then yesterday I've been going to the spas at night, so that's been really nice.
Who do you usually tour with, travel with at the moment? Who have you got with you?
Well, I always have Rob and Felicia with me. Rob is my main security guard that goes everywhere with me, and Felicia, she's my assistant. And when I do promotional tours and stuff, I bring along the dancers and, you know, Richard, my tour manager, Michael Galby. He's, you know, the person from Jive, and, you know, it's probably altogether have like 15 people with me as a whole when I do a promotional tour. Little posse, yes.
I won't dwell on this, but obviously the events in the States that have happened last week was really, really awful for a lot of people. Personally, how did it affect you? And professionally, what's it now meant in terms of your promotional schedule, if you can just sort of paint a little picture of sort of where we're at?
Well, when I got off the plane, I was completely, like, devastated. You know, I just wanted to make sure I got to the hotel room and just called my family as quickly as possible, just to make sure everything was okay, because my brother, he lives in New York, and actually he saw everything, and it was just, you know, these are type of things that you see in movies and stuff, but you never think it's really going to happen, you know, so it really put things in perspective for me. And as soon as I found out, I just wanted to go home, and I'm kind of, if I could be stuck anywhere, Australia is the best place to be. It is, but I just really want to, you know, go home and see my family.
You obviously would feel safe about going back, and just want to go back now.
Yeah, I just want to be with them, yeah. And it's, I mean, I'm really, really happy about, you know, promoting my album and stuff, but it's just kind of hard to really go there when you know so much chaos is going on in the world, you know.
And just finally, I guess there's been some talk this week about, I think, charity album for victims in the US. If you were asked to do something like that and contribute a track or a song to a charity album, would that be something that you would consider? I don't know if you've already been asked.
Well, actually, we're doing a song with Bono. There's a lot of artists that are coming together. It's for a charity, and we're doing that. And it's really weird because we were doing that before even any of this happened, and which I think is very cool. And I think for my tour, that every show that I'm going to end up doing, I think this coming up tour that I'm about to do, we're going to put a lot of proceeds to the victims that were hurt, you know, during the tragedy that happened.
Or is he writing something for you?
No, actually, it's a lot of artists. He asked, I think, 5 or 6 people to do it. Then all of a sudden, from word of mouth, everyone caught on to it, and so many people are doing it now. It's, oh my God, the song, What's Going On? Marvin Gaye, he sings it. Yeah, I'm sorry. And we're all, I freaking was in the recording studio singing it the other day. But no, all of us, a lot of artists are coming together, and just, you know, it's just going to be an inspiration, hopefully, for a lot of people out there that, you know, that things are just going really wrong for them in their lives, and hopefully just bring them to a newer light, you know.
On a slightly lighter note, because I'm sure you get asked this all the time, but just forgive me, it has to be asked. There's lots of rumours of your engagement to a said other pop star.
No, it's not true.
Why do you think that stuff comes out?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Why they say a lot of things, you know, and you just have to realize at the end of the day that goes along with what you do. You know, that's the way I look at it. But no, maybe in the future I would love to marry him, but not anytime soon.
Is it annoying that people speculate so much on your private life, myself included, but or you just sort of just let the rumours, you think, yeah...
I just find it really amusing. People find me so interesting. You know? I just honestly, I don't read that many magazines like that and hurtful things, you know, if they're hurtful or if they're funny, you know, I just, you know, you laugh with it and you just realize that's what goes along with what you do. You have to.
But is it easier now to be more open about your relationship with Justin because people know that you're going out and sort of you can just sort of chill out about it a little bit and hang out together and do it in public and it's not a drama?
Well, we've always kind of been really open about it. We don't really let, you know, the public is their thing and our relationship is ours, you know, and we just keep it between us. You know.
2 minutes. What can we talk about?
What would you like to talk about?
What am I going to ask you? Gosh, I think I've asked you all these questions. I did a little news poll of little kids that were so excited I was seeing
Aww,
this week.
that's so
They're
sweet.
like, ask Britney about her pets. And I'm going, no, I don't think so. What I did want to ask you is, obviously you've got a couple of projects in the works and things like that. It's always interesting to find out, apart from the fact that who you're listening to and who you're sort of influenced by, if you had to pick someone to do a duet with or something like that, you could pick anyone. Who would you pick and what song would you want to do?
I would probably pick Shakira. I think she's amazing. I met her like 2 weeks ago because she was in the same soundstage as I was. And she was so beautiful and so sweet, and I've listened to her music, and she is amazing. You would not think that voice would come out of this beautiful being, you know? And I would love to do something with her because she dances as well, and so I think it would be cool.
Are you still in awe of other famous people when you see them, or is it something that you just sort of, it's easy to approach people who you really admire or not?
It is easier now. It is easier because I do see so many celebrities all the time. But I've met Madonna before. When I met Madonna, which was like 2 months ago, she is like, oh, you know what I mean, to me. Like, she's been my idol since I was a little girl. So I was a little nervous when I met her. I was really a goob. Oh, so embarrassed. I can't believe, like, normally I'm really cool when I meet people. You know, hey, what's up, you know. I went to her and I was like, I feel like I should hug you. I know she was like, she is a dork. I was so embarrassed. If I could take that back, I totally would. But, no, she had me starstruck. She really did. She's the one person that has me, you know, like that.
Did she offer any pearls of wisdom? And obviously she was the one that was sort of
She was about to go out on stage, so it was like a really quick visit. It was really fast.
Would she be someone you'd want to perform with?
Oh, yeah, I would love to. Yeah.
And you still sort of spun out a little bit by the whole sort of when she was wearing the Britney t-shirts. I know it was a while ago, but what was your reaction when you saw her wear that?
I was very flattered. I thought it was very cool. Yeah, it was very cool.
And her concert, which unfortunately I know she's had to cancel some of her concerts in the States now as a consequence of what's happened. But
Yeah.
Has it influenced you or inspired you in terms of how you're
definitely. Since my shows got to come up, I wanted to go see her show just to be inspired, you know, and to really go there. I love shows, and I especially love her show because I used to be a Broadway play, so I like it for it to be very theatrical. It was almost like a Broadway musical, her show. You know, it was very entertaining, and I appreciate that a lot. And so I got a little entertaining ideas from her. So nothing that I'll steal. No, I won't steal anything. But a little things that I thought were very cool that she did as an entertainer.
Could you possibly see you swinging from the rafters?
No, I wouldn't.
We'll leave it there. Thank you very, very much.
Thank
I think
you.
we're probably out of time. It was a pleasure to speak to you.
Pleasure talking to you too.
I'm really glad that you've had a bit of a break anyway.
Yeah, it's been really nice. It has. It's almost been like a vacation for me. I'm like really mellow right
Well,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you get, as he said, if you're going to be stuck anywhere, it's probably the best place to be.